This postseason basketball broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care and physical therapy so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Walmart Superstore, save money, live better, Walmart. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live, a trusted choice agency. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, they're certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Next Tech Wireless, you're covered nationwide. Lifetime Dental Care. See Dr. Jeffrey Lowe and the team at Lifetime Dental Care for stress-free dentistry. Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. The perfect move starts with the perfect partner. Owner-broker Patty Stoll wants to exceed your expectations. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design. Heartland Building Center, we take your building needs to heart. Beaker Insurance, delivering quality insurance solutions. Hayes Chevrolet, they love to do business with a smile and a handshake. Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, wishing the Hayes High Indians and the T&P Monarchs good luck. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Pheasant Run, breakfast all day and daily lunch specials at the Pheasant Run. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, catch all of this year's March Madness games in high definition with Eagle's HD TV package. Call 877-61-EAGLE to sign up today. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason basketball broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care and physical therapy so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Walmart Superstore, save money, live better, Walmart. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live, a trusted choice agency. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, they're certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Next Tech Wireless, you're covered nationwide. Lifetime Dental Care. See Dr. Jeffrey Lowe and the team at Lifetime Dental Care for stress-free dentistry. Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the perfect move starts with the perfect partner. Owner-broker Patty Stoll wants to exceed your expectations. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design. Heartland Building Center, we take your building needs to heart. Beaker Insurance, delivering quality insurance solutions. Hayes Chevrolet, they love to do business with a smile and a handshake. Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, wishing the Hayes High Indians and the T&P Monarchs good luck. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Pheasant Run, breakfast all day and daily lunch specials at the Pheasant Run. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, catch all of this year's March Madness games in high definition with Eagle's HD TV package. Call 877-61-EAGLE to sign up today. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason basketball broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care and physical therapy so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Walmart Superstore, save money, live better, Walmart. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live, a trusted choice agency. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, they're certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Next Tech Wireless, you're covered nationwide. Lifetime Dental Care. See Dr. Jeffrey Lowe and the team at Lifetime Dental Care for stress-free dentistry. Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. The perfect move starts with the perfect partner. Owner-broker Patty Stoll wants to exceed your expectations. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design. Heartland Building Center, we take your building needs to heart. Beaker Insurance, delivering quality insurance solutions. Hayes Chevrolet, they love to do business with a smile and a handshake. Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, wishing the Hayes High Indians and the T&P Monarchs good luck. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Pheasant Run, breakfast all day and daily lunch specials at the Pheasant Run. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, catch all of this year's March Madness games in high definition with Eagle's HD TV package. Call 877-61-EAGLE to sign up today. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason basketball broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care and physical therapy so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Walmart Superstore, save money, live better, Walmart. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live, a trusted choice agency. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, they're certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Next Tech Wireless, you're covered nationwide. Lifetime Dental Care. See Dr. Jeffrey Lowe and the team at Lifetime Dental Care for stress-free dentistry. Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. The perfect move starts with the perfect partner. Owner-broker Patty Stoll wants to exceed your expectations. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design. Heartland Building Center, we take your building needs to heart. Beaker Insurance, delivering quality insurance solutions. Hayes Chevrolet, they love to do business with a smile and a handshake. Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, wishing the Hayes High Indians and the T&P Monarchs good luck. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Pheasant Run, breakfast all day, and daily lunch specials at the Pheasant Run. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, catch all of this year's March Madness games in high definition with Eagle's HD TV package. Call 877-61-EAGLE to sign up today. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason basketball broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care and physical therapy so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Walmart Superstore, save money, live better, Walmart. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live, a trusted choice agency. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Bacon Wright Appraising Services, they're certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Next Tech Wireless, you're covered nationwide. Lifetime Dental Care. See Dr. Jeffrey Lowe and the team at Lifetime Dental Care for stress-free dentistry. Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. The perfect move starts with the perfect partner. Owner-broker Patty Stoll wants to exceed your expectations. Redeem Designs. Screen print, embroidery, design. Heartland Building Center. We take your building needs to heart. Beaker Insurance, delivering quality insurance solutions. Hayes Chevrolet. They love to do business with a smile and a handshake. Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, wishing the Hayes High Indians and the T&P Monarchs good luck. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Pheasant Run, breakfast all day and daily lunch specials at the Pheasant Run. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, catch all of this year's March Madness games in high definition with Eagle's HD TV package. Call 877-61-EAGLE to sign up today. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason basketball broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care and physical therapy so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Walmart Superstore, save money, live better, Walmart. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live, a trusted choice agency. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Bacon Wright Appraising Services, they're certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Next Tech Wireless, you're covered nationwide. Lifetime Dental Care. See Dr. Jeffrey Lowe and the team at Lifetime Dental Care for stress-free dentistry. Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of
Ulysses, where the Hayes High Indians are taking on the Buhler Crusaders in the Sub-State semifinals in Ulysses. Hi, I'm Dustin Armbruster along with Briz Weigert for the KFIX studio, Harrison for ECTV, along with the HayesPost.com. Hayes High, Buhler, first round of Sub-State. Winner takes on either McPherson or Ulysses in the championship in one day. This activity is being brought to you by this station, its advertisers, and the member schools of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Hayes High starts Isaiah Nunnery, Drew Young, Maddox Winter, Keith Dryden, and Shane Behrens. For the Buhler Crusaders, it'll be Tanner Lackey, Dalton Smyers, Dylan Brown, Jace Williams, and Noah Webster. Buhler 15-5 on the season. Out of the Ark Valley Chisholm Trail League, their 5 losses, all to state-ranked opponents. Hayes High 16-4. They claim the 2 seed, and Buhler is the 3 seed in tonight's ball game. Hope you enjoy the game. Tip-off is brought to you by Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Steel Fabrications, if you need it fixed, welded, built, or sandblasted, see Steel Fab. East Highway 40 in Hayes, proud to support the area youth in all that they do. Hayes High will go right to left in this first half as the home team, sitting down to our right. We sit atop here in Ulysses. Shane Behrens will jump against Jace Williams. Jace Williams going to be headed off to Washburn next year for both football and basketball. A false tip will redo it, and the tip is up and won by Buhler. Nearly goes out of bounds, but grabbed by Dalton Smyers, and we're underway. Left to right for Buhler in their Road Maroons, the Crusaders, with a new coach, Ryan Swanson, who is 15-5 on the year. Williams in the lane, a little pump fake, lost the ball, stripped away by Nunnery, taken by Maddox Winter. Here come the Indians with a chance to take the early lead. Nunnery, pull-up 3, in! And the Indians take the early lead on the pull-up transition 3 by Isaiah Nunnery, his 111th career 3-pointers. He plays in his 90th career game. Buhler basketball nearly threw it away again, goes on to the right side. And we apologize on the radio side. We're experiencing some technical difficulties this evening. Here's Noah Webster out high to Lackey to answer for a 3. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Buhler, but then they threw it away. Smyers had it, threw it into the hands of Young. Up ahead to Winter. Pump fake who will drive. Now to Behrens. Right corner 3. That one short. And the rebound comes down to Jace Williams. A year ago, Buhler saw the at the time sophomore Shane Behrens just go ballistic with 22 points, which at the time was his career high, and it still is. He tied it a week ago. Ball in the hands of Webster. Over the top of the defense, left side to Tanner Lackey. Lackey dribbles in the corner. Now to Williams. Williams down the lane, runs over Behrens, and the ball just goes out of bounds. No charge call taken, which was probably pretty good for Buhler. They have 3 turnovers. And it'll be Hayes High basketball. Isaiah Nunnery with it. Onto the left side it goes for Winter. Back out to Behrens for 3. Good, and the Hayes High Indians lead 6-0 on a pair of 3-pointers. And Hayes High with the 6-0 lead. All their shots beyond the arc. Right side, Lackey threw it away. Taken away by Dryden, up and under, layup good, and the Hayes High Indians on the 4th Buhler turnover now lead 8-0. Dryden with the first 2 points for his Knights. Buhler back the other way. Gives the ball to Tanner Lackey. Over on the left side to Dylan Brown, and a foul on Hayes High on a block. It will be the foul on Isaiah Nunnery, his first. And in now the officials chatting, and we're underway. Buhler to inbound on the baseline, near a 5 count, finally lobs it in, and Dryden tips it into the backcourt, but it's taken by the Buhler Crusaders. Buhler trails Hayes High 8-0. A drive on the baseline and a steal. fifth Buhler turnover in the first 3 minutes of the game. Here's Nunnery, right sideline three, good! His second of the game, and it's a timeout from Buhler. Hayes High is 4 of 5 from the field. They lead 11-0 with 5:27 to go in the first quarter. Hayes High forcing 5 Buhler turnovers. And the Hayes High Indians find themselves on top by the score of 11-0. Hayes High basketball brought to you by Hertz Rent-A-Car, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Kevin Shoemaker Construction, Adams Brown, Barron and Ball, Steel Fabrications, and Precision Valley Golf Center. So 11-0 for Hayes High. They have forced 5 Buhler turnovers, and the Indians with the advantage early on. Here is Noah Webster on the left side, 16 and a half points a ball game. To Williams, a fadeaway bank shot, no good, wild shot. Rebound comes down to the Crusaders' Dalton Smyers. Second opportunity, that was just Buhler's second shot. Buhler on the right side, Dylan Brown. Brown over left side to Noah Webster. Pump fake. Good defense by Maddox Winter. 3 minutes gone. Indians up 11-0. Brown, a runner, no good. Offensive rebound is tipped around, and Drew Young dives into the corner to save it. It's going to be a jump ball. No timeout taken by Buhler. And it will be Buhler basketball out of the timeout. Indian basketball is brought to you by Crop Production Services of Hayes, Horizon Appliance and Electronics, Next Tech, Heartland Building Center, and Midwest Energy. Again, we apologize to those listening on the radio side, experiencing some technical difficulties this evening. Try to get those cleared up as the evening goes along. Buhler takes their second time out of the first quarter after the Indians' 11-0 run, and now trying to save that one. Buhler basketball, though, inbound in front of the Hayes High bench. Hayes High up 11-0. Inbound Webster left alone for three, too strong. They got 3 offensive rebounds on that possession, couldn't get it. Ethan Nunnery into the game. Up ahead to Drew Young. Young to Isaiah Nunnery. Left corner 3. Got it, his third of the first quarter. Nunnery with 9, and Hayes High leads by the score of 14-0. And we're not midway through the first quarter. Now Buhler throws the ball away. Quite honestly, this might be the best Hayes High has played in the first several minutes of a ball game. And they have come out firing and defensively forcing turnovers. 6 on the Crusaders already. Here's Isaiah Nunnery with the basketball. One of the few times they've actually had to run offense. Nunnery attacks out to Shane Behrens. Behrens down the lane against Williams. Shot up, no good. And the rebound comes down to Easton Brown, who checked in on that last dead ball. Just the second miss by Hayes High. They are 5 of 7 from the field and have made 4 of their 5 3-pointers. 1 from Behrens, 3 from Nunnery. And now Nunnery rebounds a wild shot. His second board of the game. Up to Ethan. A pull-up 3. That one's a little short. Rebound on the deck. Winter dives for it, and he's the one that's going to knock it out of bounds to the Crusaders. Well, Hayes High is diving all over the ball, all over the floor, and knocking down shots. They lead 14-0 over Buhler. Buhler has gone 4.5 minutes without scoring a point. Lakin Jacobs checks in on the next dead ball. Jordan Weedle, a 6'1" senior, has checked into the ball game for the Crusaders. He has the ball on the right side. A skip pass back out to Noah Webster. And now Buhler loses the basketball to Hayes High. Isaiah Nunnery, a pull-up 3, got another. His 4th 3 of the first quarter. It is 17-0, and the Indians still have 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's the ball in the hands of Webster, driving, a foul, and a charge taken by the Hayes High Indians. A charge taken by Hayes High's Shane Behrens. The foul is called on Noah Webster. 8 first-quarter turnovers for Buhler. And it'll be Hayes High basketball up 17-0 with 2:50 to go first quarter. Full court pressure now from Buhler. Drew Young in the corner, gets away from it. Left side Ethan Nunnery can attack, runs into his brother, saves the basketball, gets out high. Good job by Ethan to hold on to that possession. Now gives the ball to Drew Young. Young attacks, runs over a defender, and that's a charge on Drew Young for the Indians' first turnover. What a first quarter for the Hayes High Indians.
And number 23, Adam Joyce, checks in for Buhler.
It'll be Hayes High ball, Buhler ball. And again, we apologize for the technical difficulties that we are having with the radio side as Ethan Nunnery gets a steal and a layup. It is 19-0 in favor of the Crusaders. As Ethan gets a steal and layup for his first two. Now alley-oop to Williams misses. Rebound Shane Behrens. Here comes Hayes High with a chance to take a 20-point lead. Nunnery got this three partially blocked. It's saved, though, by Lakin Jacobs on the offensive side. Jacobs with the rebound, tipped it back into Behrens. And now over onto the right side for Ethan Nunnery to Dryden. He'll go by his man, get down the lane, left-handed layup, no good, and the rebound comes down to Jordan Weedle. Indians nearly get a steal out of the backcourt. Back into the hands of Noah Webster. Left side for Jordan Weedle. Back to Webster on the right side. He'll lob it in to Jace Williams in the lane. Williams, a hop step, kicks out to Adam Joyce, a three, no good. Buhler still scoreless with the rebound out of bounds to Hayes High. Buhler is 0 for 7 in the game. Hayes High 7 of 12. It is 19-0. Well, and for Hayes High, you could not script a better start to this ball game. Ball over right side, Keith Dryden. Dryden over the top to Lakin Jacobs. Indians up 19-0 with 1:05 to go. First quarter, here's Behrens, baseline two, no good. Rebound, Isaiah Nunnery on the offensive side. Now Isaiah trapped, gets it to Shane Behrens on the corner. Backs down, Williams, lost it off his leg, gets it back to Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery with 3 rebounds in the first quarter. Hayes High is going to pull the ball back and work for the final shot of the first quarter, leading 19-0. Dryden over to the right side, looking for somebody to cut. Pulls it back out to Isaiah Nunnery, passes to his senior teammate left side. A little jab step by Nunnery. 5-second count on, so he'll put the ball on the floor, give it back to Keith Dryden. Dryden's man doesn't come out to guard him. He'll go to the center circle, get bumped there, keep the dribble. Dribble over to the right side, back to Ethan Nunnery. Nunnery by his man, attacks left side, pulls it back with 20 seconds to go first quarter. Hayes High up 19-0. Ethan goes left side, can't get by his man, out to midcourt for Isaiah Nunnery, who has 12 first quarter points on 4 threes. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Nunnery right, back to the left, a three, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Easton Brown, and that's the quarter. A perfect first quarter for Hayes High. They lead Buhler 19-0. We're back in a minute. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized care so you can live your life. Walmart Superstore, save money, live better, Walmart. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live, a trusted choice agency. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Bacon Right Appraising Services, they are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Carico Implement, Pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, home steel siding and windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Next Tech Wireless, you're covered nationwide. Lifetime Dental Care. See Dr. Jeffrey Lowe and the team at Lifetime Dental Care for stress-free dentistry. Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. The perfect move starts with the perfect partner. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, and design. Heartland Building Center. We take your building needs to heart.
After one quarter, it is Buhler and Hayes High all in favor of Hayes. 19-0 in favor of Hayes High. Hayes High 5 of 9 beyond the arc, including 4 3-pointers from Isaiah Nunnery. And Hayes High will start the second quarter with the basketball in a 19-0 lead. Here's Nunnery against the Buhler man-to-man defense. Ball left side, Keith Dryden. Dryden right side for Drew Young. Isaiah Nunnery with 4 threes in the first quarter has 12. Remember, he had 9 against Dodge City, had 3 more against Buhler, or rather against Great Bend. He's been on a tear, 4 straight games of 20-plus points. Here's Keith Dryden, fakes a pass over the top of the defense, gets cut off on a drive left side, gives it back out to Drew Young. Indians just interested in running clock, getting open shots. Dryden, Young looks to come off a winter screen, goes right side to Nunnery. Nunnery to Marcus Altman, right corner, who checked in at the quarter break. Now out to Drew Young and Isaiah Nunnery. And Hayes High's burned a minute off of this first quarter clock and is just looking for easy shots. Here's Drew Young, left corner. Gets by his man, down the lane. Scoop shot goes in for Drew Young. And the Indians lead 21-0. It's a possession that took 1 minute and 5 seconds of the first quarter. Of the second quarter, now Buhler trapped in the corner. Dylan Brown throws it off a Hayes High Indian. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties on the radio side in the first quarter. We have that, we believe, fixed now. Unfortunately, you probably missed the majority of the 19-0 run Hayes High started this game on, and now it's 21-0. And Buhler will inbound as they brought Tanner Lackey, the 6'1 junior, back to the game. Buhler's 0 for 7 from the field with 9 first-quarter turnovers, nearly a 10th. Get the ball into Lackey. Lackey drives, and he's fouled by Marcus Altman and is going to shoot 2 free throws. Altman with the foul. Into the free throw line for 2 goes Tanner Lackey. Lackey, a 57% free throw shooter, 26 of 46. The free throw up by Lackey is good. And it's the first point for Buhler. It comes at the 6:40 mark of the second quarter. Second free throw for Lackey. Now at this point, Buhler doesn't have a field goal. Second free throw good by Lackey. It's 21-2. Hayes High defense still holding pretty strong. Here's Drew Young attacking again. Floater in the lane, won't bank in. Rebound comes down to Dylan Brown, and here comes Buhler left to right. Noah Webster with the ball. Jump pass left side, a three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound on the baseline comes down to Buhler's Jordan Weedle, and then a second three-pointer swirls around and goes off the foot of an Indian. Shane Behrens checks out of the ball game. Andre Tipton in for Buhler. Marcus Altman checks out. Behrens, Young, Winter, Dryden, Nunnery, the 5 starters for Hayes High. Buhler to inbound, and it's taken away by Shane Behrens. 10th Buhler turnover. Indians up 21-2. Up ahead to Drew Young. Young over the top to Behrens. Left side Dryden pops a 3 that is too strong, and the rebound comes down to the Buhler Crusaders. Buhler wants to run. Here's Webster into the lane, down the lane, lays it up, runs over defender, and a charge taken by Drew Young for the 11th Buhler turnover. The foul on Noah Webster, his 2 fouls, both charges. Well, and if you're just joining us, you've missed a lot. Hayes High is up 21-2. They led 19-0 after the first quarter. Buhler is 0 for 9 from the field, 0 for 5 beyond the arc. 5:50 to go, second quarter. Nunnery across the timeline. Blows by his man. Kicks it right corner to Shane Behrens. Three-pointer. No good, short. Rebound comes down to Dalton Smyers. Indians have missed their last 3 shots. It's the most misses they've had in a row in this game. Here's a 15-foot jumper from Dalton Smyers that misses. Rebound. Smyers comes down with it and then throws it away to Keith Dryden. Dryden down the lane. Lost it. Got it back. Hits the reverse layup. Dryden with 4 points in the game, and the Hayes High Indians now lead 23-2. And Buhler still without a field goal. They're 0 for 10 from the field. A drive and a shot missed by Brown. Isaiah Nunnery comes up with the rebound. Up ahead to Keith Dryden. Dryden back out to Isaiah. Gets by his man. Back to Keith. Back to Isaiah. Right side Drew Young. Extra pass 3. Too strong. And the rebound comes down to Andre Tipton. Indians have cooled off a bit. They hit 7 of their first 10 shots. Now just 2 of their last 10. 9 of 20 from the field. They lead 23-2. Defense has been on point tonight here in Ulysses in sub-state play. Ball in the hands of Ethan White, a 5'9 junior in for the first time. Driving baseline, Dylan Brown, and a blocking foul before the shot. Shane Behrens picks up the foul. Got there just a little bit late. His first foul. Ethan Nunnery in for Keith Dryden, and for Buhler, here comes Adam Joyce, 6'1 senior in, averaging 2 points a game. Easton Brown back in, 6'2 junior, averaging 6 points a game. Missed 3 games middle part of the season with a knee injury, and the Indians steal another inbound pass. Young tipped it, got it to Ethan Nunnery. 13th Buhler turnover to Isaiah. Thought about the pull-up 3, not going to shoot, has 12 first quarter points to lead all scoring. 23-2, Hayes High up by 21, matching their biggest lead. Here's Nunnery, crossover, pass out to Ethan. Ethan steps back, fires a 3, no good, and the Indians going cold from the field. Still lead 23-2. Here's Brown, a pull-up 3, good. It's the first field goal for Buhler. Dylan Brown hits a 3. It's 23-5. Of course, the ultimate danger is Hayes High backing off just a little bit after getting up early, 21-0. Here's Ethan Nunnery in the left corner, dribbles off a Barron screen to Maddox Winter. Winter comes off a Barron screen, goes right, kicks it to Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery comes off a Barron screen. Sensing a theme here, pulls up for 3, buried it. His 5th 3 of the first half. 15 for Isaiah Nunnery. 26-5. Indians back up by 21 again. And a driving shot missed by Buhler, but they'll get free throws out of it. Shane Behrens picks up his second foul. And Tyrese Hill will jump up after this first free throw and check in for Shane. Lakin Jacobs coming in as well. Easton Brown to the free throw line, 62% this year, but just 8 of 13, and the lefty makes the first. Buhler 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Easton Brown gets his first points. There are 3 Browns on the team. Dalton Brown, Dylan Brown, Easton Brown. Dylan Brown, Dalton Brown are brothers. Easton Brown, not related. Second free throw coming up for Easton Brown. Free throw is up and crawls in. So Buhler perfect from the free throw line, 4 of 4. 4 of their 7 points coming from the stripe. 26-7. Indians with the big second quarter lead. 3:20 to go second quarter. Indians started the game on a 21-0 run. Here's Keith Dryden. Left side Ethan Nunnery to Drew Young in the left corner. Gets by his man, pulls up from 15, kicks it to Lakin Jacobs instead. Back out to Ethan Nunnery. Indians didn't like the shot, so they'll set the offense back up again. Here's Ethan, left side for Lakin Jacobs. Lakin from just inside the arc decides not to shoot and gives it to Drew Young on the right side. 2:55 to go second quarter, 26-7. Hayes High led 19-0 after one quarter. Ethan Nunnery inside to Tyrese Hill, gets his shot blocked by Jace Williams, who comes down with the rebound as well. Here's Williams trying to go coast to coast, lays it up, got his shot blocked, and a foul against Hayes High's Tyrese Hill trying to take a charge. If Hill doesn't try to take that charge, it's probably a block shot for Keith Dryden. Buhler to the free throw line with 2:39 to go before halftime. On the Indians' 6th team foul. Free throw up and good for Jace Williams for his first points. Heading to Washburn for basketball and football. Averaging 12 points, 5 rebounds a game his senior year. Here's for Hayes High. Isaiah Nunnery back in quickly. Ethan Nunnery checks out as Drew Young comes out as well, and Maddox Winter comes into the Hayes High lineup. 2:39 to go, second quarter. Hayes High up 26-8. Free throw up, free throw no good. Tyrese Hill goes up nicely to get the rebound. First miss for Buhler from the line. They're 5 of 6. Winner of this game takes on winner of McPherson and Ulysses in the Sub-State Championship. Here's Isaiah Nunnery. Got the ball ripped away from him. Taken away by Dalton Brown. His layup is good on the other end. Just the Indians' second turnover. Dalton Brown gets Buhler's second field goal, 26-10. All of Buhler's points in this quarter. Here's Dryden by the defense off the press. Left-handed layup, good. Keith Dryden has 6 first-half points, 28-10. And the Indians respond after turning the ball over for just the second time. Here's Dalton Brown. Gives it over onto the left side to Jace Williams. Williams into the lane for Smyers, who scores. Smyers started the game, has not scored. Now Buhler's hit 3 consecutive shots. Here's Keith Dryden being bumped. Saves the ball out to Nunnery. Thought about a 32-foot three-pointer. Thinks better of it. Pulls it back out against Adam Joyce. The 6'1 senior off the bench. Nunnery to go to work. Goes right side. Down the lane. Lost it. Got it back. Lakin Jacobs ends up with the loose ball. Lakin now double-teamed on the baseline. Gets away from a triple team to Maddox Winter. And Hayes High will pull it out. What a job by Lakin Jacobs to save that basketball. And Hayes High is going to take a timeout. 1:19 to go, second quarter. Hayes High leads 28-12. Indian basketball is brought to you by USafe Pharmacy, Gibbs Auto Supply in Hayes and La Crosse, Simpson Farm Enterprises, Edward Jones, Darrell Jeff, and Linda Seibel, Discount Siding Supply, Lifetime Dental Care, as well as State Glass Company. Hayes High led early 19-0. Hayes High got 4 3-pointers from Isaiah Nunnery in the first quarter. Also a Keith Dryden layup, an Ethan Nunnery layup, and a Shane Barron's basket. Hayes, which was a 3-pointer. Hayes High was up 19-0 after one. 21-0 after they took a minute 5 off the second quarter clock, and it's been Hayes High the entire night. Minute 19 to go before halftime. 28-12, Indians up by 16, inbound to Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery trying to clear some space, puts the ball on the floor to avoid the 5 count. Now dribbles to the left side, stops, and the 5-second count. Wow. Dalton Brown played some pretty good defense for the Indians' third turnover. And coming in for Buhler is Easton Brown. Minute 9 to go, second quarter. Buhler trying to climb out of what was a 21-point hole on 3 different occasions. Here is Dalton Brown stopping, thought about a 3, instead to Jesse Van Dyke, a 6'4 senior who's in for the first time, and then he travels with the basketball. 14 Buhler turnovers of the first half, and for Buhler, Smyers comes back in, replacing Easton Brown. 1:01 to go, second quarter. Hayes High up 28-12. Nunnery will jog it across the timeline. Right side for Ethan Nunnery. Ethan attacks. Backside to Isaiah Nunnery. Pump fake. Got his man in the air. Misses the shot. Tipped in. Isaiah with 17 first quarter points, or first half points. 30-12, and now a turnover. Altman with the steal. And there's 40 seconds to go in the half, and Hayes High will hold for the final shot. Ethan across the timeline, right to left. Indians on their home whites is the 2 seed. Out to Marcus Altman with 30 seconds before halftime. Nobody guarding Marcus. Throws it left side, and Lakin Jacobs saves the ball from being stolen by Buhler. Back out into the hands of Ethan Nunnery. Right side for Isaiah. 17 first half points. Wants to attack. Steps back against the defense with 13 seconds remaining in the half. Isaiah to go to work. Gets by his man. Down the lane. Dumps underneath for Lakin Jacobs. Pump fakes a man out of his shoes and scores. Lakin Jacobs' first 2 points. 32-12. Hayes High is up by 20 at halftime as they have a 19-0 first quarter run turned into a 21-0 lead. And at the end of the first half, Hayes High leads 32-12 in Ulysses for Sub-State basketball. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
This postseason basketball broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care and physical therapy so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Walmart Superstore, save money, live better, Walmart. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live, a trusted choice agency. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, they're certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Next Tech Wireless, you're covered nationwide. Lifetime Dental Care, see Dr. Jeffrey Lowe and the team at Lifetime Dental Care for stress-free dentistry. Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the perfect move starts with the perfect partner. Owner-broker Patty Stoll wants to exceed your expectations. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design. Heartland Building Center, we take your building needs to heart. Beaker Insurance, delivering quality insurance solutions. Hayes Chevrolet, they love to do business with a smile and a handshake. Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, wishing the Hayes High Indians and the T&P Monarchs good luck. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Pheasant Run, breakfast all day and daily lunch specials at the Pheasant Run. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, catch all of this year's March Madness games in high definition with Eagle's HD TV package. Call 877-61-EAGLE to sign up today. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason basketball broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care and physical therapy so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Walmart Superstore, save money, live better, Walmart. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live, a trusted choice agency. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, they're certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Next Tech Wireless, you're covered nationwide. Lifetime Dental Care, see Dr. Jeffrey Lowe and the team at Lifetime Dental Care for stress-free dentistry. Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the perfect move starts with the perfect partner. Owner-broker Patty Stoll wants to exceed your expectations. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design. Heartland Building Center, we take your building needs to heart. Beaker Insurance, delivering quality insurance solutions. Hayes Chevrolet, they love to do business with a smile and a handshake. Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, wishing the Hayes High Indians and the T&P Monarchs good luck. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Pheasant Run, breakfast all day and daily lunch specials at the Pheasant Run. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, catch all of this year's March Madness games in high definition with Eagle's HD TV package. Call 877-61-EAGLE to sign up today. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason basketball broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care and physical therapy so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Walmart Superstore, save money, live better, Walmart. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live, a trusted choice agency. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, they're certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Next Tech Wireless, you're covered nationwide. Lifetime Dental Care. See Dr. Jeffrey Lowe and the team at Lifetime Dental Care for stress-free dentistry. Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. The perfect move starts with the perfect partner. Owner-broker Patty Stoll wants to exceed your expectations. Redeem Designs. Screen print, embroidery, design. Heartland Building Center. We take your building needs to heart. Beaker Insurance, delivering quality insurance solutions. Hayes Chevrolet. They love to do business with a smile and a handshake. Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, wishing the Hayes High Indians and the T&P Monarchs good luck. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Pheasant Run, breakfast all day and daily lunch specials at the Pheasant Run. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, catch all of this year's March Madness games in high definition with Eagle's HD TV package. Call 877-61-EAGLE to sign up today. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
For the second half, it is Hayes High up on Buhler 32-12 on 48% shooting in the first half for the Hayes High Indians. Hayes High trying to get in the sub-state championship either against McPherson or Ulysses. Indian basketball brought to you by Lewis Automotive Group, Canterbury Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Ellis County Abstract and Title, Discovery Drilling, Progressive Physical Therapy, and Roof Master Roofing, and RM Custom Metals. It'll be Buhler basketball to start the second half. They'll be going right to left, shooting in front of their bench. And for Buhler, they got to hope that that basket treats them better than the one down to the right did. Hayes High jumped out to a 21-0 lead. They lead by 20 at halftime, 32-12. Indians have been on point on defense, forcing 15 Buhler turnovers. Here is a drive by Webster. Lays it off, and a shot curls in from Buhler's Dylan Brown, who has 5. Now the Indians against a full-court press go over the top to Drew Young. Young to Behrens. Behrens backs down his guy, and he gets a shot blocked against the backboard by Jace Williams. His second block of the game. Buhler coming out with some fire. Here's a three from Lackey that's good. Their second three of the game. Buhler's within 15, 32-17. Here's Drew Young down the lane. Got it poked away and stolen. Indians' fourth turnover. Buhler on a 5-0 run. Right side Brown. Stops with the basketball. Back out to Webster. Right corner for Lackey. Knocks down a three. Something about this half of the court as Hayes High has their lead down to 12 at 32-20. And it's all happened in the first 58 seconds of the third quarter. Indian basketball is brought to you by M&D Incorporated, High Plains Roofing, USD 489, HaysPost.com, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. And human nature is going to tell you one of two things for the second half for Buhler. They are going to come out and just be flat and not perform in the second half or do exactly what they're doing and just come out firing, and that's exactly what Buhler has done, forcing a Hayes High turnover, a Hayes High missed shot, and Buhler, after hitting 3 of 14 shots in the first half, are 3 for 3 in the third quarter. In fact, Buhler has now made 6 consecutive field goals. They were 0 for 11 to start the game, now 6 for 17. Hayes High takes the timeout to stymie this run by Buhler that is now at 8-0, and it's 32-20. It's a 12-point ball game. Buhler in some full court pressure. Indians went over the top of it twice, but missed a shot and then turned it over against the full court pressure. It'll be Winter to inbound. Gets it into Drew Young. Young back to Winter. Winter up to Shane Behrens on the left sideline. Behrens up ahead to Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery fakes a pass, now down the lane. His shot blocked. Oh, and they're going to call a charge on Isaiah Nunnery. Well, that's a tough call. The Brown, who was underneath of him, was moving alongside of him. I don't know quite how you can get a charge out of that, but Hayes High's going to have to regroup. Buhler can make this a single-digit ball game with a 3. Hayes High's going to slap on some full-court pressure now. This is a little bit more what we expected out of this game in the second and third quarter, not the 19-0 lead for Hayes High after 1. Here's Lackey, who already has 2 threes in this quarter and a team-high 8. Left side open for 3. Got it. Oh, he just missed it. It was off the front rim, looked perfect. Buhler comes down with the rebound. Smyers with another offensive board and a charge on Buhler. An offensive foul on Noah Webster, his third foul, all on the offensive side. He stuck his hip out and pushed Maddox Winter out of the way, and Webster will have to come out. He averages 16.5 points a game. He has not scored tonight. He'll leave the game frustrated and actually walk by Maddox Winter and have a few words for him as he goes by him. Maddox is the one to inbound in front of the Buhler coaches. Hayes High up 32-20, but they haven't scored in the second half. Buhler has scored all 8 of the half points so far. Indian lead down to 12. It was 21 3 times in the quarter. Here's Shane Behrens spinning. Back cut to Isaiah Nunnery. Lays it up and scores. Nice play. And Isaiah Nunnery has 19 first points of the quarter for Hayes High. 34-20. A drive on the baseline. Kick out to Lackey. Fakes on the 3. He'll drive, get by his man, and miss. And Shane Behrens goes up and gets his second rebound of the game. Off to Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery lobs it up head to Drew Young. Won't shoot the 3. He'll drive, kick to Keith Dryden. He'll shoot a 3. No good. Too strong. Rebound comes down to Dylan Brown, and the Indians gone cold from beyond the arc. At the half-court stripe, Dalton Brown dribbles away from some defensive trouble, gives it off to Lackey. Lackey, a little push off, goes down the lane to Williams. Williams bumped, kicks it onto the right side for Brown, back to Williams, baseline 15-footer, curls out no good, and Shane goes up and gets another rebound. Hayes High up 34-20 and a chance to push it back to a 16-point ball game here with 5:20 to go third quarter. Buhler opened up the half on an 8-0 run. Here's Isaiah Nunnery to Keith Dryden. Keith looks left side, steps back, shoots a three. This one too strong. Long rebound. Dryden tries to save it, but it's in to Dylan Brown. Brown down the lane, lays it up and scores. Dylan Brown with 7, and Hayes High's lead is back down to 12 at 34-22. Indians break the pressure. 3-on-2 break. Dryden down the lane. Got hit in the face with no call. And the rebound comes down to Jace Williams. Bleeding is going to be Keith Dryden, but no foul call. They'll stop play. Boy, Keith Dryden took it right in the face. No foul call. 34-22. As Buhler brings in essentially 5 new players. Andre Tipton, Noah Webster re-enters, Jordan Weedle, Dalton Brown stays, also in Easton Brown. 4 new players for Buhler, who is 4 of 7 here in the second half, shooting a 3 from Jordan. Weedle is good. Buhler has made it a single-digit ball game, 34-25. Here's Drew Young, kicks out to Shane Barons, a deep 3, in and out, no good. Isaiah Nunnery tips the rebound, comes down to Maddox Winter. He'll put it up and in. Maddox Winter gets his first 2 points of the ball game. 36-25 and a steal. Isaiah Nunnery tips it out ahead to Keith Dryden. Dryden goes up for the two-handed dunk and he missed. Rebound comes down to Maddox Winter. He gets stripped to the basketball. On the other end, Webster. Webster, Euro step layup, good. Boy, Hayes High could add an easy layup instead. Now it's 36-27. Dryden, left side, Barons pops a 3, short. Rebound, Shane. It gets knocked out of his hands, foul on Andre Tipton. And Maddox Winter comes up hobbling. Looks like he rolled an ankle.
Foul call on number 25, Andre Tipton.
Boy, this game has turned quickly in the favor of Buhler. As Marcus Altman comes in, Drew Young checks out, Keith Dryden, Maddox Winter out. Maddox limping to the locker room. As Lakin Jacobs, Ethan Nunnery come in. It's a 9-point game, 36-27. Hayes High had 21-point leads on 3 occasions in the first half, but this second half is all Buhler. Here's the ball left side for Lakin Jacobs, 2 first-half points. Drives, got it stolen away by Ethan White. Indians' 7th turnover. White to the other end, got it poked away by Ethan Nunnery. 16th Buhler turnover. First of the half. Here's Ethan, got pushed from behind. No foul call. Steal Ethan White. Indians' 8th turnover. And Buhler can, with a 3, make it a 2-possession game. Here's Webster and a foul on Lakin Jacobs. Ethan Nunnery got hit from behind from his blind side. No foul call there, and then a little touch on Lakin Jacobs for his first. Boy, Hayes High is going to have to regroup as Jace Williams comes back in. Hayes High was up by 20 at halftime. The lead's down to 9, 36-27. And Buhler doing it with 3 threes in the second half. They had 3 field goals at halftime. They didn't score until the 6:40 mark of the quarter. Open for 3. Noah Webster puts it in. Timeout, Buhler. It's a 2-possession ball game, 36-30. We were talking a moment ago about the human nature, and you got to imagine for Hayes High, they probably didn't come out quite as focused in the second half as they did the first half with a 20-point lead. Buhler sure has. After 12 points at halftime, they have outscored Hayes High 18-4 in the second half. Still with 3:21 to go in the third quarter. Hayes High in this third quarter has just 2 field goals. They are 2 of 8 from the field. Buhler has already shot 10 times. They are 7 of 10 from the field to start the third quarter, including 3, make that 4 3-pointers. They do shoot 41% on threes. And they're getting it from a variety of players. Tanner Lackey with 2, Noah Webster with a 3, Jordan Weedle with a 3. It was a full timeout from Buhler. Hayes High will have Isaiah Nunnery, Marcus Altman, Ethan Nunnery, Shane Behrens, Lakin Jacobs on the court against the full court pressure. Hayes High had 3 turnovers at halftime. They have 5 already in this quarter. Marcus Altman to inbound. Looking, lobs it into Shane Behrens on the sideline. Shane back to Altman, threw it away. Indians' 9th turnover, and Hayes High has lost composure here in the third. Buhler has all the momentum, and they were down by 21 in the second quarter. Hayes High jumped out to a 21-0 lead in this ball game with 6:55 to go in the second quarter. Drew Young, Keith Dryden in on the next dead ball. Here's Weedle tripping, stumbling, and there's the travel. 17 Buhler turnovers for Dryden and Young to come in. Ethan Nunnery and Marcus Altman will have to leave. Ethan White back in for Buhler. Also, Dalton Smyers in for the Crusaders. Hayes High has been outscored in the second half, 18-4, and we have a ball game, folks. It's 36-30 with 3:13 to go in the third quarter. Drew Young to inbound, gets it up to Shane Behrens, back to Young to Keith Dryden. Over the top it goes to Lakin Jacobs. Jacobs gets bumped from behind and fouled by Ethan White, his first. Hayes High just needed a couple of field goals just to kind of stymie the tide here, but unable to do so. It'll be Isaiah Nunnery to inbound. Nunnery looks into the right corner for Drew Young. Young catches, feeds inside to Shane Behrens. Behrens backs down his man, gets a reverse layup that crawls out, no good. Rebound, Dalton Smyers. Here comes Buhler, a chance with a 3 to make it a one-possession ball game. 36-30, Hayes High with the 6-point lead, but it was 20 at halftime. Lackey picks up his dribble. He got this all going with a couple of big three-pointers. He has 8 to lead his team in scoring. Ball on the right side for Ethan White. White back to Lackey. Lackey against Lakin Jacobs. Touch pass left side for Weedle. Weedle back to Lackey. Pump fake on a 3. Steps back behind the line after he drives to Jace Williams at the left elbow. Jumper good. It's a 4-point ball game. Williams' first field goal. He has 3. 36-32 with 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Here's Lakin Jacobs, pulls it out against the defense. Didn't have numbers against the full court pressure to Drew Young. Indians need to get Nunnery the ball and a chance to score. He has 19-17 in the first half. Here's a Young drive, kicks it left side to Isaiah Nunnery, back inside to Young, to Behrens, layup good. Shane Behrens with the second field goal. He has 5, 38-32. Big field goal by the Indians. Get back up by 6. Here's Jordan Weedle. White, left side Lackey. Buhler down to our left. This left basket has treated both teams well. Weedle right side to White. Pump fakes on a 3. Down the lane. Floater good. Ethan White's first field goal. He has 2. 38-34. 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Buhler poked a pass away out of bounds, and the full court pressure stays with Hayes High. Here comes Dylan Brown into the ball game. Dalton Brown into the ball game for Buhler. And now Maddox Winter back in, replacing Keith Dryden. If somehow Hayes High can figure out a way to push this back up to a 3 or 4 possession game in this third quarter, you feel a little bit more comfortable. Here's Behrens up to Isaiah Nunnery. Indians 2-on-2 on the press break. Isaiah down the lane, right-handed layup. Got it blocked by Williams again. Rebound comes down to Buhler's Dylan Brown. Williams drives, kicks right side to Dalton Brown. Buhler can make it a one-possession ball game with a field goal, 1:10 to go, third quarter. It's been all Buhler. Here's the ball, Brown to Lackey. Lackey pulls up, shoots, and scores. Lackey has 10. It's 38-36, and the Indians nearly throw it away, saved by Lakin Jacobs. Inside a minute to go in this third quarter, Hayes High loses the basketball on a foul, and Buhler with a 2 can tie, or with a 3 take the lead. Buhler has only missed 3 shots in this third quarter. They are 10 of 13 in the third quarter. Foul on Hayes High's Maddox Winter, his first. Buhler has erased a 20-point halftime deficit, and with a 3 can have the lead after the third quarter. As much as the Buhler fans were in shock in the first half, the Hayes High fans are in shock here in the second half. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Buhler basketball. Lackey on the left wing. He has 10 points, 8 in this quarter. To Webster, back to Lackey, a three for the lead. No good. Rebound, Lakin Jacobs. Big rebound for the senior. Just the fourth miss of the quarter for the Crusaders. Hayes High with 30 seconds to go in the third will try to hold for the final shot. Here's Drew Young with the basketball. Goes left to Lakin Jacobs along the sideline. Lakin pulls it back out. Tries to hand it off to Isaiah Nunnery, but he's bottled up. Instead out to Shane Behrens. Behrens right side for Drew Young. Young looking underneath. Gets by his man. 13 seconds to go third quarter. Hayes High up by 2. Young a crossover. Spin move in the lane. Lays it off for Maddox. Winner lays it up. He's fouled. And he'll have a chance for a huge three-point play to end the third quarter. 6 seconds remaining in the third, and Maddox Winter to the free throw line for Hayes High's first free throw of the game. Foul is on Dylan Brown. Winter to the free throw line. 4 points all in this quarter. Hayes High's only scored 8 in the quarter. Free throw by Winter is good. He has 5 in a traditional three-point play. Hayes High back up by 5. 41-36. Ethan Nunnery in for Drew Young. 6.2 seconds remaining third quarter. Hayes High by 20 at half. It's 5 right now. Here's Webster against Ethan Nunnery. Stops, fakes a three, now shoots the three, misses, and that's the end of the third quarter, but Buhler has come back. It was a 20-point game at halftime. It's 5-point lead for Hayes High after 3 quarters. We're back in a minute. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized care so you can live your life. Walmart Superstore, save money, live better, Walmart. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live, a trusted choice agency. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Bacon Right Appraising Services, they are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Chemical Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. Home steel siding and windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Next Tech Wireless, you're covered nationwide. Lifetime Dental Care. See Dr. Jeffrey Lowe and the team at Lifetime Dental Care for stress-free dentistry. Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. The perfect move starts with the perfect partner. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, and design. Heartland Building Center. We take your building needs to heart.
It'll be Hayes High basketball going to the fourth quarter with a 5-point lead, 41-36. Drew Young right side, inside Isaiah Nunnery. Hop step, gives it out to Keith Dryden. Indians led by 20 after 2 quarters. Here's a Shane Behrens three, no good. Rebound on the deck to Noah Webster, and a chance for Buhler to make it a one-possession ball game once again. Here's the Webster drive, kicks left side, faking a three is Brown. Give it back to Easton Brown for 3. It's good. His fifth point of the night. Buhler has 5 second-half three-pointers, 41-39. Here's Isaiah Nunnery, left side Shane Behrens, back out to Isaiah. 17 first-half points, 19 in the game. Keith Dryden puts the ball on the floor with a left-handed dribble. Bounces it left side for Shane Behrens, inside Maddox Winter. Winter double team, faces the basket, shoots, gets knocked to the floor. Rebound comes down to Easton Brown, and Buhler again back within 2. They had a three-point attempt miss in the third quarter to take the lead. Here's Brown, thought about another three to Webster, won't shoot the long three. Back to Easton Brown, left side for Adam Joyce, and then back out into the hands of Noah Webster. Left side for Adam Joyce, Buhler with the basketball. They were down by 20 at halftime. And now Hayes High's lead is down to 2, 41-39. Here's Williams at the free throw line. Runner is no good. Rebound Shane Behrens, his 5th of the game. Up ahead to Keith Dryden. Dryden attacks the baseline. Stops with the basketball. Now in some trouble. Tries to get it to Isaiah Nunnery and does. Isaiah to Drew Young. Young attacks the rim. His runner, and another charge against Drew Young. His second. Indians' 10th turnover. And Buhler another chance to take the lead. Hayes High was up by 20 at halftime and 21 after the early portions of the second quarter. Here's the ball left side for Dylan Brown. Drives and we're tied. Dylan Brown with 9. 41 all. Now Hayes High on the full court pressure. Gets the ball stripped away. It's loose on the floor. Indians' 11th turnover. Buhler for the lead. Lackey down the lane. A blocking foul will give Buhler a chance to earn the lead at the free throw line. 41 all with 5:48 to go in the game. Hayes High has let a 20-point halftime lead evaporate. Winner's second foul trying to take the charge. Into the free throw line for 2, Tanner Lackey. 10 points, make it, nope, spun halfway around and popped out. It looked good for the 57% free throw shooter who's 2 of 2 tonight. Keith Dryden out, Lakin Jacobs in. Buhler also brings in Dalton Brown for Easton Brown. Lackey to the line for Buhler for a chance again to give Buhler their first lead of the game after trailing 21-0. He misses, but he gets his own rebound and loses it off his knee and out of bounds to Hayes High. 41 all. Buhler misses a couple of free throws to take their first lead. Hayes High was up by 20 at halftime. Maddox Winter to inbound, left corner, lobs it in. Isaiah Nunnery has it poked away. That's Hayes High. Yeah, Hayes High basketball. Indian basketball brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion Alumni, Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, Walmart Superstore, Insurance Planning, Westview Church, Bacon Brine Appraising Services, and Carico Implement. Inbound, Lakin Jacobs got it stripped, and Buhler has the ball again on the Indians' 12th turnover. Buhler, Brown driving to Williams. Williams down the lane, got his shot blocked, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2 after it wouldn't go in. Williams 1 for 2 from the line, and head coach Rick Keltner wants a timeout. If you would have told anybody that this would be a tie ball game with 5.5 remaining after Hayes High jumped out 21-0, you would have been in a large room all by yourself. Indian basketball brought to you by Home Steel Siding and Windows, Next Tech Wireless, Lifetime Dental Care, Steel Fabrications, and Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, as well as Redeem Designs, Heartland Building Center, and Beaker Insurance. Hayes High led 21-0 with 6:55 to go second quarter, and led by 21 on 3 different occasions. Buhler got it to a 20-point game at halftime, then started the second half on an 8-0 run. Hayes High got back up by 11 at 36-25. Buhler then goes on an 11-2 run to get within 2. They missed a 3 that would have given them the lead. Hayes High got back up by 5 on a Maddox Winter and 1 to end the third quarter. Buhler has scored the only fourth quarter points. Hayes High had 32 at halftime. They have 41 now in the game. Buhler had 12 at halftime. In fact, Buhler outscored Hayes 24-9 in the third quarter. Jace Williams to the free throw line, misses the free throw short to give his team the lead. He'll get one more. Second free throw for the 6'6 senior going to Washburn. Good, and Buhler has their first lead of the game on Jace Williams' 4th points. 42-41. Nunnery up ahead to Maddox Winter. Winter attacks down the lane. Right-handed layup, crawls in. It bounced 3 or 4 times, swirled around and dropped. Winter with 7, and the Indians go up 43-42 on the Maddox Winter drive. And now a steal by Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery to the other end. Layup good. Nunnery with 21, and the Indians get another steal. Drew Young with the steal to Isaiah Nunnery. He fires a 3, got fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line for 3. Boy, right when Hayes High was struggling the most, they come up with a layup, a steal and layup, and then they stole another inbound pass. And Ethan Nunnery at the line for 3. Hayes High had only shot 1 free throw the entire game. And the first from Isaiah Nunnery, no good. 73% on the year. Nunnery in his 5th consecutive game of 20-plus points, 21 tonight. He's gone 20-20, 32-20, now 21, and 22 as he makes the second of 3 free throws. 46-42, Hayes High back up by 4. This after Buhler took a 42-41 lead. Noah Webster back in for the Crusaders. Their leading scorer has 5 all in the third quarter. Free throw up by Nunnery, no good, hit 1 of 3. Rebound comes down on the ground to Easton Brown, his 5th board. So Buhler down by 4 with the basketball. Hayes High was just down by 1. They go on a 5-0 spurt to go back up by 4. Here's Webster driving. Right corner for Weedle. Weedle out high to Williams. Left side for Easton Brown. A three-pointer, no good. Lakin Jacobs goes up and clears the rebound. Here come the Indians up by 4, 46-42. Isaiah behind the back against Webster. Pulls the ball back out. The Fort Hays signee waves off a guy to the left side. Down the lane. Stops. Leans in. Shoots and misses. Got his own rebound. Goes up against Williams. It won't go, but he's fouled and will shoot 2. And so Nunnery, who just hit 2 of 3, will go to the free throw line for 2 more. Foul on Jace Williams, his first. 6 fouls on each team now. And I said that he just hit 2 of 3. Actually, Nunnery hit 1 of 3, but he cashes this one. 23 in the game to lead the way for Isaiah Nunnery. 47-42. This makes it a full 2-possession ball game. Free throw is pure. 24 for the senior. And the Indians up 48-42. Just inside 4.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. Sub-state semifinals from Ulysses. Here's Webster, pulls up to Williams in the lane. Williams left side for Easton Brown to Weedle, misses a 3. Rebound tipped out to Webster. Webster wants to attack, can't. Gives it back left side for Lackey. Lackey can't shoot the 3. Layup is missed. Rebound tipped around. Jace Williams comes down with it. He misses. Rebound comes down in a jump ball that will stay with Buhler. And it will be Buhler to inbound underneath their own hoop to the right side. 48-42, 3:58 to go fourth quarter. The Indians' 20-point lead evaporated. They trailed by 1. Inbound Webster on a back cut layup, no good, but he's fouled to shoot 2 free throws. Buhler is a team 6 of 10 from the free throw line. They shoot 67% as a team. This coming on second chance opportunities after they missed 3 shots. They ended up with the basketball on a jump ball. Free throw for Noah Webster. His first of the game is good. Webster with 6. He averages 16.5 a game. 48-43. Back to the free throw line, Webster, as the foul was on Drew Young, his third. Lakin Jacobs checks out. Keith Dryden back in. So the starting lineup is intact. Free throw by Webster, good. I don't even know if he grazed rim on either two. Indians against some full court pressure now. 48-44. Hayes High down by 4. Nunnery across the timeline. Game high 24 points. Nunnery will go to work. Go left side on Lackey. Stop against Williams. Give it out to Keith Dryden. Dryden comes off a barren screen, gets run into. It goes into the backcourt, and the officials missed the fact that that went off of Keith Dryden's leg after Dryden was run into on defense. Here's Isaiah Nunnery getting held, and he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. Now the officials, they missed the fact that went off of Keith Dryden. What they also missed was the fact that Jace Williams ran smack dab into Keith Dryden. So Nunnery, who just hit 2 of 2 from the free throw line after going 1 of 3, goes back to the line for 1-and-1. Catch all that? Nunnery to the line. 24 in the game. Indians up by 4, 48-44. The front end of the 1-and-1, no good. It's too strong, and Jace Williams gets his 5th rebound. Indians miss a chance to expand their lead. It's at 4, 48-44. Here's Jace Williams, 1 of 5 on threes this year. Won't shoot. Instead to Smyers. Smyers guarded by Winter. Fouls for everybody here on out. Results in free throws, 7 fouls on each team. Webster thought about a deep three. Can't trigger. Throws right side for Lackey. Lackey back out to Webster. The senior dribbles over to the right side. A 3-year starter. Comes off a screen against the baseline. Indians kick a pass out of bounds. Stays with Buhler. 3:01 to go, fourth quarter. And head coach Rick Keltner wants a timeout. Indian basketball brought to you by Hayes Chevrolet, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, M&D Incorporated, Pheasant Run, Verney's Hamburger House, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. What a semifinal here in Ulysses. It's the first of 2 games. Winner of this game takes on the winner of McPherson and Ulysses on the Saturday night portion of this game. The girls' championship is between McPherson and Buhler. Hayes High led 21-0 in this game and led by 20 at halftime, 32-12. But Buhler stormed back to get within 2 in the third quarter. They went on a 18-4 run to start the third quarter, and then eventually took the lead in the fourth quarter, 42-41, but Hayes High answered back with a 7-0 run on a basket from Maddox Winter, a steal and layup by Isaiah Nunnery on back-to-back possessions. And then the Indians stole the ball again, hit 1 of 3 free throws. Nunnery made 2 on the next trip down the floor and then missed the front end of a 1-and-1. 48-44, Hayes High called the timeout. It'll be Buhler basketball. They'll inbound after the ball was kicked by Hayes High. Buhler will inbound on the baseline. 3:01 to go, fourth quarter. Buhler to inbound, looking for a lob for Jace Williams, instead to Lackey in the right corner. Lackey wants to drive on Isaiah Nunnery, stops, gives it to Williams. Williams has his pass tipped out of bounds. It stays with Buhler. And wide open was Easton Brown, who has buried a fourth quarter 3 already. Easton Brown will inbound on the left corner. Gets it into Webster to the free throw line. Instead, right side, back to Webster, picked up by Keith Dryden. Step back, fires a 3. It swirls in. Noah Webster with 10. We have a 1-point ball game, 48-47. Here's Keith Dryden traveling with the basketball. And Buhler a chance to take their second lead of the game. Dryden got trapped on the sideline, shuffled his feet trying to get it back to a Hayes High Indian. 48-47, 2:38 to go, fourth quarter, in a wild game here in Ulysses. Back cut for Webster, and he got the ball stolen as it was going up, and then Nunnery threw it away. Turnover for each team, and Buhler has it back. Indians had a 3-on-2 break, and now Nunnery with the steal. Winner ends up with the ball. Out to Isaiah. Isaiah lobs it to Dryden. Layup good. Dryden with 8, and the Indians go up 50-47 after each team providing the other with a gift. Here's Webster, who just hit a 3, attacking. Right side into the hands of Weedle. Back to Williams. Back to Webster. A 3 for the tie. In and out, no good. Weedle offensive rebound. He's fouled and will earn 2 free throws as his putback was blocked with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The foul is on Maddox Winter, his third. 8th team foul on Hayes High, and Jordan Weedle to the free throw line, where he is 4 for 6 on the season. First free throw, perfect for Jordan Weedle, who has 4 his season average. 50-48, Indian lead at 2. Buhler has led once at 42-41 and had a chance to take the lead down 48-47. Free throw is good by Weedle, who has 5. 50-49, Indians lead down to 1. Ethan White in for the Crusaders. Dalton Brown comes in. Also, so does Dalton Smyers. Jace Williams remains in the lineup, as does Dylan Brown. Indians against the full court pressure. Into Shane Behrens, up to Isaiah Nunnery. A 2-on-2 break. Isaiah will slow it down. Now go down the baseline. Jump pass out to Behrens. To Drew Young. Straight on 3. Good! His second field goal of the game. His first 3. Timeout Buhler. 53-49. Drew Young hit the straightaway 3-pointer, and Hayes High back up by 4 on their first 3-pointer of the second half. A minute 46 to go in the game. Indians were 6 of 14 beyond the arc in the first half, then went 0 for 3 in the third quarter. now just 1 for 5 in the second half. But it was a big one from Drew Young. His 40th career three-pointer, 29th of this season. That timeout leaves Buhler with 1. And the signal originally from the scorer's table is that Hayes High has a single timeout remaining as well. 1:46 to go in the fourth quarter. 53-49. Indians beat the press. Nunnery got to the baseline, got it back out to Behrens. Extra pass to Young, who had a straight-on look at the three from the top of the key. Keith Dryden, Isaiah Nunnery, Drew Young, Maddox Winter, Shane Behrens, the 5 for Hayes High. Buhler has Easton Brown, Noah Webster, Jace Williams, Jordan Weedle, and Tanner Lackey. This timeout came from Buhler after Hayes High hit the 3 from Drew Young, their 7th 3 of the game. Hayes High was 5 of 9 in the first quarter. They have 2 threes the remainder of the way. Minute 45 to go. Jace Williams left side. Looks for a pass out high to Easton Brown. And now we'll give it back out to Lackey. Open for 3. Can't answer. Rebound. Drew Young. Young is then reached on. And a foul on Buhler will send Drew Young to the line for a 1-and-1. Now Hayes High needs to knock down some free throws. The foul on Jordan Weedle, his first of the game. Buhler missed their first 11 shots. They're now 16 of 40. And Drew to the line for the front end of a 1-and-1, just hit a huge three-pointer. Three, and he hits a huge free throw. 54-49, and he'll get a bonus charity shot as Adam Joyce comes in for Buhler's Jordan Weedle. Drew Young with 6, and they've all come in the last 2 possessions, or all but 2 have come in the last 2 possessions. Second free throw, no good, too strong. Rebound comes down to Buhler's Easton Brown. Indians go 1 of 2 from the line. They lead 54-49. Here's Webster, can't pull up for 3. To Joyce, back to Webster. Webster against Dryden, down the lane, lost the ball, taken away by Hayes High. Turnover, number 23. Now Drew Young is fouled and will shoot another 1-and-1 on the other end. This will be the final 1-and-1 of the game. Comes on Buhler's 23rd turnover. Noah Webster called for his 4th. 9th team foul on Buhler. So the final 1-and-1 for Hayes High, and Drew Young, who just hit 1 of 2, steps back again. With a minute 14 to go in the contest, misses. Rebound, Drew Young on the offensive side. It was tipped by Dryden, came out to Drew Young, who got it back to Keith Dryden, and he'll shoot a 1-and-1. It'll be the first free throw of the night for Keith Dryden, who has 8 points in the game. Dryden will get 2 free throws and rattled it home. 9 for Keith Dryden. $55-49. This to make it a 3-possession ball game. Can't do it. Rebound comes down to Noah Webster. Here comes Webster, right to left. Just over a minute remaining. Pulls up for 3. Airballs it out of bounds to the Hayes High Indians. Hayes High 6 of 12 from the free throw line, trying to do enough here to come up with the victory in Sub-State after leading by 21. Fell behind in the fourth quarter, 42-41, but then rattled off a 7-0 run. Buhler with 5 new players into the game. Isaiah Nunnery will inbound on the baseline. Imagine Buhler's going to look at fouling here pretty quick in a 55-49 game. Nunnery over the top of the defense to Drew Young. Right-handed layup, no good. Behrens one-handed tip misses. Rebound off of Keith Dryden, and Dryden saves it. And the Hayes High Indians get the basketball with 52 seconds remaining, and this time Maddox Winter is fouled. Hayes High missed 2 layups to make it a 3-possession ball game. Now we'll get 2 free throws from Maddox Winter, who's 1 of 1 tonight. It was on a 3-point play to end the third quarter. Free throw for Maddox Winter. Has 7 points in the game. Make it 8. He swished it. Maddox matches his total against Great Bend 1 week ago. 56-49. It's a 7-point ball game. Indians back everybody off of the line. Buhler brings in 5 players once again. Second free throw for Maddox Winter. Looking for his 9th point of the night, and he got it. He has swished all 3 of his free throws. Big night for the senior. 57-49. Hayes High up by 8. Here's Webster off a screen. Goes right side, down the lane. Got the ball. Oh, fouled. Shane Behrens with the foul, and an ill-advised foul by the Indians because it puts Noah Webster, their best free throw shooter, to the line. The clock will stop with 45.1 remaining.
Number 42 and 15, check in.
Winner of this game takes on either McPherson or Ulysses in the sub-state championship. McPherson 19-1 on the year, ranked number 1 in Class 4A. A 1-1 for Noah Webster. He's 2 for 2 and 3 for 3 with 11 points. All of his points in the second half, saddled with some foul trouble in the first half. 57-50. A free throw here makes it a 2-possession ball game. Free throw up for Webster. Rattles out, no good, and Maddox Winter just gets pushed by Jace Williams. And it's a foul on Williams. Now, quite honestly, not a bad foul because it took 9/10 of a second off the clock. So Jace Williams picks up his second foul, and it sends Maddox Winter back to the line for 2. He just hit 2. Winter's been in double figures twice in his career, both this year early in the season. With a free throw here, he can have his 3rd double-figure performance, and this one bounces out no good. Buhler will bring Easton Brown back into the ball game to replace Dalton Smyers. And now they also bring Adam Joyce in, replacing Dalton Brown. Indians up 57-50. Buhler had a free throw to make it a 2-possession game. Maddox Winter back to the free throw line. 3 of 4, and that one misses. Indians leave 2 points at the line. Here comes Webster with 40 seconds. Up ahead, unguarded 3 for Joyce is good. Timeout Buhler. Adam Joyce got left all alone in the quarter. It's 57-53 with 36.9 seconds remaining. Buhler missed their first 11 shots of the game. They are now 17 of 41 from the field. They are shooting 57% since they missed that first 11 shots. They are 17 of 30 since. Hayes High started the game 7 of 10. And the Indians are now 21 of 47. Hayes High shooting just 38% since starting the game at 70% shooting. Hayes High led 21-0, led 20 at halftime at 32-12, and boy, Buhler just stormed out of the halftime locker room. Got the game within 2 at 38-36, missed a 3 with a minute to go to take the lead in the third quarter. Indians got a 3-point play from Maddox Winter to make it a 5-point game at the third quarter break. Then Buhler scored the first 6 points of the fourth quarter to take what at this point is their only lead at 42-41. Now Buhler makes a 3 to make it 57-53, and Drew Young will inbound against full court pressure. He can run the baseline. Young gets it into Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery jump pass back to Drew Young with 35 seconds. Back to Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery is fouled. Dalton Brown will be called on the whistle, and Hayes High will go to the other end for 2 free throws, where they just left 2 at the line. Nunnery to the free throw line. This will be his 7th and 8th shot from the free throw line tonight. He is just 3 of 6 so far. 32.3 seconds remaining. That took 4.6 seconds off the clock, and the free throw no good. For Hayes High, all of their free throws in the second half, 18 of them, 17 in the fourth quarter. They're not knocking them down. Just 7 of 16 in the fourth quarter, and they miss another. Rebound comes down to Noah Webster. Webster comes up the right side. Now top of the key. Leans into the defense. Misses a three. Young with the rebound. Back to Isaiah Nunnery, who gets run under. Hits the layup anyway. And then Jace Williams falls over the top of Nunnery. They help each other up. Hayes High, Nunnery with 26 points. Here's Webster forcing up a three. Out of bounds. That will go to the Hayes High Indians with 8 seconds remaining. And it looks like that's going to do it. Hayes High up by 6 with 8.5 seconds to go. They missed their last 4 free throws, but got a rebound and a lay-in by Isaiah Nunnery, who has the ball now with 7 seconds. Up to Shane Barons with 5 seconds. To Maddox Winther corner with 3 seconds, and he's fouled with 2 seconds. And that's going to do it. Hayes High survives a major scare from 15-win Buhler. The Indians were up by 21 early in the second, up by 20 at halftime. Their lead evaporated, and free throw shooting's not helping. Winter misses the front end of 2 free throws. 2.3 seconds to go. Hayes High with the 6-point lead. They'll be in the Sub-State Championship in just about 24 hours. Pick up their 17th win of the year. You could have not drawn up a better first quarter for Hayes High. However, that second half, especially third quarter, one Hayes would like to forget. Free throw up by Winter. Good. Winter with 10, his third double-figure performance of the year. 60-53. Here's Noah Webster. Doesn't get his shot away at the end of the game, and Hayes High with the victory. 60-53 in a highly entertaining game in Ulysses in the opening round of Sub-State. Buhler gets 11 from Noah Webster and 10 from Tanner Lackey. A game-high 26 for Isaiah Nunnery and 10 from Maddox Winter as Hayes High wins in Sub-State, moving to 17-4. They'll play either McPherson or Ulysses in the Sub-State Championship game. Buhler's season comes to a close at 15-6. This has been Hayes High Indian Basketball.